The Indiana football turnaround is the greatest in college football history. When they hired Kirk Cignetti, they had the most losses of any program in all of college football. They hadn't won the Big Ten since 1967, and they had never won 10 games in a season. Now they've won back-to-back. They just won a Big Ten conference, and they're the lone undefeated team in America. The greatest turnaround in college football history.
I don't think this is an overreaction, but I'll give you a couple of examples. If you go all the way back to the early 90s, when Bill Snyder took over Kansas State and then made them a perennial top 10 program, that would be one turnaround, but they never were competing for a national title. The other one, actually, I think is a little bit earlier, more recent, in regards to Sonny Dykes, taking over TCU, who was 5-7 in 21, and then took them to the national championship game in 2022.
This is not an overreaction. It's the greatest turnaround in the history of the sport. 59 years since a Big Ten championship. That's insane. I would say the qualifier is here maybe is a 2-year turnaround. John pointed out TCU. You're pointing out of KSU was really good too, but they blew a critical Big 12 championship game that would have changed everything for their program.
I just think the idea that Indiana football is the number one team and the only undefeated team 2 years after this man was hired.
I mean, they put a staple on it on Saturday night, beating them the way they beat them.